Hello everyone, my name is Ethan Zillis, and today we're going to be playing a different game. We're not going to be playing War Thunder or whatever, and it's not just going to be a random montage either. Yeah, I kind of got tired of that game. I know I haven't been, uploading very often, but that's okay. Yeah, I just want to start this off with, I know that my keyboard probably doesn't sound the best, my mouse is too loud, and my microphone is not good, nor does it have any voice suppression, like, whatsoever, so you can basically hear everything. So, yeah, I just want to start off with, I don't have all the money in the world, so this is kind of what I have to work with here, just to make these for you. So, we're going to be playing some Derail Valley Simulator. I know this game has gotten a few updates. So yeah, this is my main world. I do have my mouse just, what the crap. So yeah, and what the heck, my mouse is broken. That's so awesome, wow. Okay, stand by. There we go, that's a little bit better, okay. So, let's see here. So yeah, these are the ones that I own. I could have bought the DM3, but I just didn't want to buy it, because I bought it once in my other world, and it was honestly, like, the biggest regret ever. It's such a bad terrain. So, yeah, you can just see here what I have, just to see my progress. Of course, we're not going to be playing on this world. This is my main world. We're going to be starting a new world, fresh. So yeah, yeah, there's no good jobs on the table. I don't really know why, but that's not really your issue. It's not my issue. We're just gonna go and get to a new world. So yeah, I'll see you there. Okay, here we are in our fresh world. Ooh, not the best starting weather, but that's okay. Yeah, feels weird. I mean, look at this. Nothing. Oh, wow, it feels so weird. If you don't know what the game is, you can watch someone else's video. We're just gonna get right into it. This is not a blind one. I have been playing this game for quite a while now, and yet you'll see I'm still really bad at it for some reason, so. Yeah, it looks like that's the only one that we can do so far. So it looks like, which is weird, because usually they'll have us go to the harbor. But it looks like this time we're going to be going to the machine factory. So I actually have not been to this machine factory in a while. Can I move this? No, I still don't know how to move stuff. I think you just have to actually... Wait, what's the button for it? Machine factory... Where is that? I have not been there in a very long time. Let's see here. This is the one that we're going to be doing. So yeah, let's go ahead and get our train, and we'll be on our way. And there it is. The mighty DE2. We can get the electronics on, traction motors, dash light, cab light, and of course the starter. Let's go ahead, get this thing on. Go ahead and turn the starter off now. Put it into forwards. Let's see here. It's not raining. Whenever, for some reason, I think whenever it's foggy, it's raining. It's stupid. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing moving. Since it is a little bit foggy, we will have our lights on there. So yeah, let's go ahead and, jeez, my voice is like really creaky. It's weird. So yeah, I just want to start this out with, I guess I'm not really going to be doing any more War Thunder content. It's like, it wasn't really fun for me at all, and like, I know, like, it isn't really much about me, it's more about, like, you guys, but I feel like no one really wants to watch War Thunder anyways. I mean, it's just a bunch of raging and just annoying stuff, so I thought I would play a little bit more of a humble and relaxing simulator. So yeah, of course I do have some other games like these, but I thought that Derail Valley would be the best option. I don't really know why, it's just I was playing it, and I thought, you know what, I should probably go back to YouTube and I'll make a video about this one. So, starting a brand new world. This is our first mission here. I know I'm talking a lot, I'm sorry, but yeah. So let's go ahead and first of all, at least get our lights right. Jeez, wait, those were right. Okay, never mind. So I'm not gonna go that fast. Man, I've not been in the DE2 in a while, and I'm honestly not very excited to be in this thing, considering we have traction motor temperature, which I know it exists in like all electric or hydraulic or manual things, but besides the DE6, that's the only exception, considering it has insanely good coolant. It's still not the best. Actually, it is the best, but actually, I've never used it before, so I can't really be saying much. And okay, we're really not stopping here. I hate how much this thing's brakes suck. Yeah, like I said, I'm really not that happy to be back in this thing. So, but that's okay. We're just gonna deal with it. Just to save money, we'll go ahead and turn off the thing here. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and go out here. We're gonna find the cars. What are the cars? They're steel rolls. So I feel like we don't even need to look at the car number. I think they're gonna be very recognizable. Oh yeah, here they are. But we'll just check, just to be sure. Yep, SMFH99, which, yep. Okay. You'll see me, like, flickering through stuff before I finally find it. Yeah, like I said, these are in, like, completely different, like, areas to what I'm used to. So, it's gonna be a little bit hard. That's okay. Anyways. Oh, wow, this thing is zoomy. Well, let's go ahead, and I probably should have done this earlier, so I'm not rushing myself, but let's go ahead. And they're at the very last one, right? So it'll be pretty easy. Actually, we're gonna have to turn our train around if we're going out through the hill. Oh. Coincidentally, I never flicked that switch. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and turn our train around, I guess. I suppose I never did that. You can already see how bad I am at this game. But yeah, most of this footage is gonna be uncut. So, yeah. I hope that I can cut as much as I can, because even playing the game, just like sitting on a rail, like doing nothing, it's pretty boring. Especially when I constantly mess up and I have to change this. In fact, I'm just gonna cut to where this is fixed, so you just don't have to watch me turn a train around. I'm sure that's not interesting at all. Okay, so that was not exactly very fun. But yeah, we got it. We're fixed. We're good. So, yeah, we're just backing up, and here, we already have the switches lined up. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to make it when I'm cutting, like, as obvious as possible, because I kind of just, like, immediately started talking. And I kind of feel like editor me, he's not exactly gonna know that every single time. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to remember that I did this, though. So, it's just not, like, a weird moment of silence in the video, because I accidentally did that with one of my War Thunder videos. It was kind of funny. But at the same time, it wasn't really funny, because it made me look unprofessional, which I was kind of mad about, considering I spent like 3 or 4 hours editing that. So yeah, we're coming in way too hot, and for some reason I'm getting lag spikes too, but I'm good now. Okay, yeah, we're still coming in way too hot. I say that's probably good. That's still a little bit fast, but I say that's decent for now. So yeah, we're not gonna be perfect. Actually, if we have room to, what the heck? If we have room to like slow down, we might as well try. There we go, look at that, that's beautiful. Didn't even make the banging sound, which is good, you don't want it to. If you do, it's not the end of the world, but mainly you don't want it to make a banging sound. While I was just in silence, doing absolutely nothing, just backing the train around, I kind of thought, well, it's not really fair to the people who really don't know what the game is, like, they just fully do not understand it. So, let's do that, there we go. I will say, I probably shouldn't have said, okay, I'm just not going to tell you anything about the game, I'm just going to start playing it, and we're going the wrong way, wonderful. Let's see here. So, I will, oh my gosh, this is really heavy. Let's see here. Where's our sander, by the way, because I haven't used this thing in such a long time. Okay, there it is. So, I will say, I probably shouldn't have said that, and I will tell you guys a little bit about the game, just for you who don't know. Basically, you're a train operator, and you have to get around this map. You can see this little blue arrow right here spinning around in the sawmill. That's me. Actually, I can just point to it. Right there, that little thing. It looks like it's not moving, but it is. Trust me. You'll see it when we're, like, not in the sawmill. That's me, right there, okay? So you can see I'm spinning around. There we go. So you can kind of see me. I don't know. I don't know how easy it is for you guys to see me, but just for you guys who don't know. And we're trying to basically get as much money as possible. Right now we have a very, once again, I don't know where anything is. Very, very low amount of $2,000. So, yeah, not very good. We're just going to be going around delivering random things to people. Well, I guess to stations, not individual people. just to get as much money as possible, basically. Like, that's the point of this game, on top of many games, just to get as much money as possible by doing runs. You can buy different trains, you can get different trains. This is the starter train, it's the smallest, probably one of the worst trains. Not exactly power-wise. For its size, it definitely can pull a decent amount. The main thing that I hate about it is how bad it is as cooling itself. Yeah, it's very bad. You can see right here, these are the amperes. If they go like really high, then basically the traction motor temperature will get up. If they go past this, then they will blow. That won't completely destroy your train. You can just restart your traction motors, but on top of having to like buy other trains, you also have to service basically all of your trains. You have to constantly service them. The game will punish you in I guess like a realistic way if you don't. So you're gonna have to pay a lot of money to fix the train if it breaks. So I'm trying to operate it as safe as possible right now. And honestly, I was complaining about the hill, and really I'm not even feeling it. Like, I'm just idling at this good throttle level here. So yeah, you can see basically everything in this game is interactable. Even the fan, it's kind of cool. You can turn on the fan. It does absolutely nothing, but it works, and that's all that matters. So yeah, very cool. I'm just going to show you guys around here, since I learned that you're going to be in the DE2 for quite a bit. Are we bogging down? Yeah, we are. I'm going to try to throttle up here. You can see our amperes really go up when we do that. You know what, screw it. Come on, we really got to pick up speed here. And, oh my gosh, okay. I'm going to hope that goes down soon. Let's not, there we go. That's better, okay. That scared me, but yeah, at least we're still picking up speed now. So, yeah, I really don't like this hill. But yeah, I'll tell you all the signs in a little bit. So, yeah, this is basically the point of the game. We're just going to be doing some deliveries on a train. Also, yes, there are steam trains in this game. I'm quite a fan of them. I do love them quite a bit. Okay, I'm going to hope that can go down, because even in the red, it won't blow the traction motors, but you can see there it's making it smoke. And that damages it. I don't want my engine to get damaged, believe it or not. I care about the stuff that I own, so we're going to hope that goes down. You can see as we pick up speed, the amperes are going down. The natural speed is just cooling it as the air goes by. That should be going down pretty fast soon, because you can see there we're pretty good with the amperes, so I don't really know why it's still in the red. Of course, it is going down, it's just not going down as much as I'd like it to. I'm curious, can we go down a throttle level and we'll still pick up speed? Yes, we can. Okay, that's very good. Very nice. So yeah, we're almost out of it. But yeah. It's not exactly a small locomotive game either. You can get big trains. I'm like talking like hundreds of cars if you want to. That's not exactly the most common thing, but you can do it. So we're not going to be just using small trains, small loads. It does get bigger as you get in the game. So yeah, I am gonna have to be constantly looking at this map though, because I already went the wrong way. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Oh, and on top of that, I made a very big mistake. Nice. Well, that's nice. Thank you, game. I backed up to first of all, I never turned in my stupid job, but I backed up to go back in the track so I could turn it in, and it spawned another car in. So now my cargo is damaged by like a lot. Oh wait, oh, that's the vehicle damage. Okay, I thought that was thank God it's not that damaged. But still, I'm kind of mad about that one. Now I have to pay for that one too, so that's probably so much more in fees than money we're gonna be making. Let's go and see how much. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead, turn this job in. Expired. Okay. Well, we're gonna find a new job. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and go back, and we'll see what we have. Can't do shunting. We're stuck to this, and that's too long. Too long. We can do that one. We can do this one. Oh, Harbor Town. Okay, I'm gonna go to the harbor. So we're gonna go to the harbor. Also, it pays good, too. I love going to the harbor. It's so nice. There's so much jobs at the harbor. There's so much shunting jobs, so much good things. It's basically where you're gonna be ending up 90% of the time playing the game. So, yeah, I don't need any of those. Let's just do this job. So we're looking for 84. Yep, this is it right here. So we're just gonna back up. We're gonna get these rails. So let's go ahead and get moving. So yeah, we're just gonna get going here. And boom. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing up and running here. Oh, okay, wonderful. Let's go ahead and get this thing running. We gotta release the handbrake. Okay, let's go ahead and get our lights set. And it looks like it's almost nighttime too. Cool. Let's go ahead and get moving. See how hard it is to move. Oh, wow. That's not very good. You can see our temperature skyrocketing here. Oh, 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 oh. I almost forgot. Okay, we gotta get the job in. Let's see here. Let's just walk in. And there we go. Couple hall, we're gonna be at E8I. Okay, that's a very common track. I've been there plenty of times before and I know where that is. Okay. Oh, looks like the temperatures finally went down. That's cool. Probably want as much speed as possible for that hill up there. So, we're gonna go ahead and try to get to that. So yeah, let's do speed. Trying to get there. Looks like the amps are still going down by quite a lot, so we might as well throttle up just a little bit more. Holy cow, that's not very good. And they go back down again. That is good. Okay. Yeah, you can just see how much this thing sucks. Not very good at pulling anything. I feel like any other train, and it would have been pretty much fine pulling this. It would have, like, this would have been nothing for any other train. Yeah, what's this? This is plus, okay, so 0.6 degree angle. Wonderful. Just gonna get as much speed as possible. Anytime it drops below 400, I'm gonna knock it up another notch. Unless it gets too hot, then I'll like let it cool a little bit. I'll let it go pretty far below 400. But we just need as much speed as possible for the bigger hill. This is just a small one. We're gonna try to hopefully not bog down as we get up this edge. We're on. Oh my gosh, we're immediately bogging down. Full throttle. I just want to see what happens. I want to see if we cool down enough. I don't even know if this is possible for it to do this, honestly. We're just gonna have to keep it, like, smoking. We're just gonna have to keep the engine smoking. So, I know this sucks a lot, but that's okay. And we're just gonna get hotter and hotter. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna happen. Oh, it's about to blow. Holy cow, that was close. It was about to blow there. That was very, very bad. You can see how scared I got there. I'd rather pay fees for the engine overheating than fees for the traction motors, like, literally blowing. That would be really bad. Keep in mind it is raining, and of course, obviously, the tracks do get pretty wet when it rains. Of course, it is barely raining right now, so we'll be good. And you can see the water dripping down right there. Just barely. Like, you can just barely see it, so... Yeah, I love what they did with the rain in this game. It's so nice. It's really just beautiful. That's set wrong. Yeah, you can also magically change the switch with this thing, too. You don't even have to get out. I mean, you can manually switch it, but if you're in the train, you can just do that, and it switches it somehow, magically. Don't question it. Okay. Oh, no, we're still on a hill. 2.3, holy cow. Wait, no, that's 2... Yeah, this is 2.3. Well, I'm glad I'm not on that hill. Yeah, this thing has been smoking for quite a bit. I might throttle down just because of how, like... Oh, thank God. Okay, it's not smoking anymore. Good. Oh, it's a fan. I'm gonna turn on the fan. Fan's on. Let's go. Yeah. Fan. There we go. Okay, fan's on. We're good. We're cold now. We're good. I'm assuming it'd get pretty hot in something like this, so... I mean, I have a pretty easy cooling technique. Boom. 40 kilometers an hour, just leave the door open. I'm gonna try to coast soon, it's just right now I really don't think I have enough speed to. Like, once I get to 60, I'll probably start coasting. So we're gonna throttle it up a little bit. In fact, full throttle. We're going fast enough to not overheat at full throttle, so... Oh yeah, also there's a huge hill, for those of you who don't know, there's a huge hill, and it's not the uphill, it's the downhill kind. And it's hard to get out of, but I'd say it's probably almost just as hard to get down without, like, derailing, so... Yeah, not very good, but yeah, we're almost there. We're almost at 60. In fact, yeah, we're at 60, so we're just gonna slowly cool off the engine here. There we go, engine's at idle. And we're just coasting. Of course, you don't coast forever, obviously, and this thing, it sucks at coasting, I'll admit. Look at how bad that is, but That's why you really need to get speed before you start coasting. But yeah, it's fine. You can start to see the rain droplets. I don't know if you can, but you can start to see it right there as it forms on the window. I'm sure you can't see the rain falling yet. I can, but I don't know what how good the quality. You can see it. It's starting to run down. So not very good. I hope it doesn't start raining like a lot, because we're gonna have like no traction for the brakes if we're gonna try to brake. We're gonna have like no traction for it, which is not good at all. So let's go ahead and turn the lights on. I think it's definitely starting to get dark enough. But yeah, here comes the big descent. You can see the speed limit's really starting to go down here. I'll tell you where the descent is. So we're just gonna go on a little thing here. It basically starts like in between this little section, and it just continues all the way down. Very, very janky and wiggly, and it's kind of hard to get through. And yes, I have derailed on it. It's probably the only time where I've actually derailed. Like in the game, I don't think I've ever regularly derailed anywhere else, which I find kind of funny. But yeah, people are like, oh, it's called Derail Valley for a reason. It's so easy to derail. But I mean, I don't really get it. I've only derailed once, so I've been playing this game for quite a while. And I've only derailed once in one world, so I'm not really big on creative. You're probably not going to see much of that, but I'd like to start making this a main game on the channel that we're going to be playing for quite a while. So yeah, this is just a mod-free world, just a basic standard world. Standard, like literally, like the game mode is standard. Like I can teleport around, and I can like hotkeys for like the brakes. Like you can see that controls my brakes right there if I do this. And I'm just hitting like a random key, which, funny story, that's actually the only key that I remember. Like, I don't know how to do any other key, so you're probably not going to see, like, any of, like, the hotkeys. I'm going to be completely controlling it manually, so. Yeah, we're dropping pretty low in speed here. This thing really is not the coaster that you want. Is my engine off? Huh. I wonder what button I hit. I was like messing around with the keyboard. I probably just turned my engine off. Anyways. Ooh, yes. Wonderful temperatures right there. You'll see it starts to go down a lot as we pick up speed. But, honestly, wait, how close are we? Oh, yeah, we're so close to the descent, we really don't even need to do that, so we're probably not going to do that. Pretty awesome. Yeah. How much cars do we have? Like 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you can walk around too. Like, this is a completely open world game. You're not stuck to your train, which I honestly love. Like, boing. And if you fall off, you can, like, do this. So, like, let's say, oh no, I fell off my train, and I'm not running as fast as it. Of course, you could just get on, too. But let's say that your train completely, like, you left your train. Like, oh no, I can't get on. Well, guess what? You have this little teleporting thing that makes you, like, go very fast. Like, you can teleport using this, and if you go really far and you just spam it, then you can actually end up going pretty fast. So yeah, really quickly though, I am going to set that correct. So you can already see the descent happening here. And yeah, 1.2, it's a 40km/h speed limit. 1.2 descent, and then it's 70 and it actually levels out right here. So, and then it just gets worse and worse. So, but as long as you like deal with it nice and safe, then you'll be good. Here's our train again. We just hit F to enter. So, okay, so it does get to 40 soon. I'm probably not gonna let it go above 40. So right here we have a train brake and we have an individual brake. The difference between those is this is like engine brakes. So this brakes the wheels under the engine, and the train brake it's actually a brake line that goes throughout the cars, and it brakes like the wheels on the actual cars too. So pretty cool. And of course this is way more effective because it's actually braking the entire train aside from just braking one car. So yeah, we're just gonna keep doing that. It is stable. It is going down a little bit, which is fine. That's what we want. Looks like it is pretty stable. The brakes are gonna start fading though if we keep them like this. There's no dynamic brake on this, so yeah, they are gonna eventually fade, and you can see we're actually starting to pick up speed now because they faded. So we're gonna let those chill, and while we let those chill, we're gonna use our individual brake, which is actually doing, I think, nothing. Okay, it does a little bit. So yeah, we're probably just gonna switch between brakes, I think. So Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty awesome. And there's our level. You can just set free on that one. So right now it's level. So yeah, basically the blue and white under the speed limit sign, that means that it's level. And then sometimes, and then if there's nothing under it, then that just means that nothing has changed since the last sign. So 6 means 60, 7 means 70, etc. So yeah, pretty cool. We're just gonna brake a little bit, as I'm pretty sure we're gonna start descending pretty soon. I am only using my train brake right now. Not my train brake, my actual locomotive brake right here. So yeah, are we on a hill? Yep, we are on a hill. You can see as we are... Oh, actually we're not. And no, we've got to be on a hill. We'd be losing speed if we weren't, but we're kind of maintaining it a little bit. If not, oh yeah, we are on a hill because we're gaining a little bit of speed. Yeah, you can see we're kind of zooming here, and it's kind of nice. You don't have to use any throttle. I have been using no throttle since the decline, so pretty cool. I'm probably gonna leave all of this in, just so you guys can see what I have to deal with. But I think once I get deeper into the series and you guys like know what this is, I'm just gonna cut this probably, because it's really not the most interesting thing after you do it 17 million times. Which I will admit that probably was a little bit of an over-exaggeration, but you can see we're already almost there. I probably over-exaggerated it a little bit. Oh my gosh. Jeez, it's 40 through here. We're going 50. Okay, let's hope that this can brake in time, because that's our 40-mile-an-hour turn up there. I think 45 is pretty good. But, so yeah, it's 40 through here. And that's just not, like, a safety recommendation. I mean, it actually is. Yeah, in the railroad, there really is no legal speed limit. Like, you won't get in trouble if you go too fast. Like, not unless you go, like, really fast. Like, just irresponsibly fast. But you won't, let's just say you won't get pulled over for a speeding ticket. It's just basically what the sign is saying. If you go over the speed, you're risking derailing your train. So, you won't get in trouble if you go too fast. You'll probably lose your life and your train if you go too fast. So, it's honestly worse. So, yeah, it's 80 through here, but it actually gets to 40 pretty soon, I believe. Oh yeah, there's a 40-mile-an-hour turn coming up. It's really bad. I hate the turn. That's the turn that I derailed on. So yeah, we're gonna have to turn. We're gonna have to slow down pretty soon. I'm probably not gonna let my train go above 55, just because I don't want to like destroy my brakes trying to brake that hard. And it's 60, and yeah, so we're just gonna stay 55 probably. So I'm gonna try to maintain this. I'm going to use some train brake and see what happens. Oh yeah, there it is, maintaining it very nicely. I'm going to leave it there, even though we are losing speed pretty fast. I feel like the brakes are going to fade pretty soon. So, yeah, you can see our performance is actually kind of choppy. I apologize for that. So, I don't know if that was right. No, that is right. Okay, slow down. Slow down, holy cow. Okay, let go of the brakes now. We're good. We slowed down way too fast. Holy cow. We slowed down way too fast. Yeah, you can see the brake pressure. It has a little bit of a delay. You can see that bar moving. It isn't actually going to stop braking until it gets to 0. So it has that's also one thing I love about the game. Did you see that? It like pushed the leave away instead of just glitching through it. I love that about this game. So yeah, that actually wasn't the 40-mile-an-hour turn I was talking about. 2.3 degrees down. Holy cow. Let's try to brake. We'll see what happens. Okay, that's at full individual brake, and we're picking up speed pretty fast, I think. Right? Are we? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we definitely are. Okay, that's fun. Let's try some train brake, maybe? Yeah, there's the 40-mile-an-hour turn. So, we're going below 40. This is coming from experience. We could probably get our night lights on the rear. Yeah, you can see it. Oh, there's the harbor, too. I'm sorry I didn't point that out. You can see it right there, so. Probably go ahead and let that coast from now on, I think. I think we'll just coast down to the harbor. So, yeah, we're pretty much there. Like, there it is. After that little turn, you'll see where it levels out, and we'll get to the harbor. So, yeah, very nice. This is basically where you're gonna see me a lot. So, yeah, I'm sorry if this video is gonna be a little bit long. It's just I really wanted to get that descending in. So yeah, I know it probably didn't look like much, but it was a decent amount of pressure on me. Just so that I wouldn't, like, I just didn't want to derail, like, a lot. I really did not want to derail. So yeah, hopefully we'll slow down in time. We're not really slowing down much at all. We're really zooming here. What the heck? 40. Yeah, there we go. We're good now. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get our track set up for E8I. We're probably gonna have to rush a little bit just because of how fast I left my train going. But E is over there. It's that yard, basically. So E is the yard. So E8I is E8 inbound. So inbound would be over here. So there it is, right there, E8I. You'll get it eventually if you keep playing the game long enough. It's pretty easy once you get it, but it probably sounds a little bit confusing for people who are first starting to play. And what I meant by E8I, in case you guys didn't know, that's where we have to drop it off. So it says couple it at B40, which is at the sawmill, haul it to the harbor in town, and uncouple it at E8 inbound. So, and E80 would be E8 outbound, so really it'd be E80. So, yeah, pretty cool. You can see this thing really does suck at coasting. We left it for like less than a minute, and it's already diminished speed by like 6 kilometers an hour, so not very good, but it's not the worst at the same time. I was about to say I've seen worse, but I don't think I actually have, so never mind. That switch is set the wrong way, huh? No, that's not actually. I thought that was to the yard, but it's not. Let's not do that. So that over there, that goes to D. That goes to D and G yard. And then that train, I've never been down there. I think that goes to the passenger yard. I'm not 100% sure. I'm sorry if I'm giving you wrong information, but I'm pretty sure that goes to the passenger station. And no, they don't have any passenger things in here. Sorry. No cars. No passenger cars. Not that I'm aware of. I'm sure there isn't, though, because I've never seen any. And any YouTube video, no one ever talks about or does any passenger runs, so I'm sure that they don't have any passenger cars. But as we arrive here at E8 inbound, so that's also not E70, that's E70, which would be E7 outbound. A lot of people get that wrong, and it kind of makes me mad. So, that'd be E10 outbound. You can see there's little, like, holes, like, in the zeros and the actual zeros, just to let people know that that is a 0, not an O, so it wouldn't be 1 outbound, or 100, you would know it'd be 10 outbound. So yeah, pretty useful. We're not actually fully into the yard yet, but are we now? We're almost there. Once you pass this sign, the game considers your cars in the yard. So yeah, we're basically in the yard now, so we can go ahead and slowly come to a halt here. Really not in that much of a rush, besides the time bonus. If you do it within a certain time, then you'll get paid an extra amount of money. So you can see the time bonus would be, if we did this in under 48 minutes, we would get a bonus. So let's go ahead and brake a little bit harder, since I realized that we're literally barely braking at all. What the heck? Come on. There we go. That's nice. And we're still not even braked. We're gonna have to put the handbrake on. There we go. So what you have to do to declare your car is not yours anymore, you have to close the brake line, unlatch the pipe that connects the brake line, and then go ahead and undo the obvious, unhook it, which made no sense. That sentence did not make any sense. You also have to set a handbrake, so then your cars don't roll away. That's not preference, by the way. You actually have to do that, or it will not consider the job done. It'll say that you did not set the handbrake, which is not good. So let's go ahead and turn this thing into the job validator. And there we go. We got $17,000, which you're probably like, Ethan, that's not the $11,000 that it said it was. But it's because we got the time bonus of $6,000. So very nice. Let's go ahead and take our money. And we got $17,000. So yeah, you can see there, $19,000. Ooh, let's go to our fees. And yep, there goes all our money. But yeah, let's go ahead and park the train. And then I think that's probably going to be it for this video. So yeah, we're just going to park the train here. Let's go ahead and actually it's already unhooked. So let's go ahead and get it running. Okay, believe it or not, the train works better without the handbrake on. So let's go ahead and get there. You can see a train's working much better now without the heavy, quote unquote, heavy, not exactly, but for the train heavy load. So yeah, what we're gonna have to do is, I know where the parking spot is, you guys don't, but I'm just gonna go there. Also, in case you're wondering, like, if you want to start playing this game, it's called Derail Valley Simulator, of course, it's on Steam. You're like, oh, well, what if I don't know where everything is? That's perfectly fine, because guess what, you have everything, you have the legend, you have a map layout of every single yard and every single station, so don't you worry about that. It's a very thick book, but it did help me quite a bit in the early early days of me playing this game, and I got distracted, and we're going way too fast, and I'm gonna have to brake way too hard now because I'm stupid. So, I'm also really lucky that it didn't rain too. That's pretty nice. So yeah, let's go ahead and. Okay, so we just switched our lights, so now we can see, which is nice. I love seeing. It's very good. Especially when you want to see what's in front of you. It's a very good thing to do. I recommend it sometimes. It depends, though. It depends on if you want to see or not. But I recommend seeing, because, like, I don't want to die, so. Anyways, that was, like, the worst thing that I ever could have said. But anyways, I'm just going to show you where it is as the train accelerates. That looks so cool. That looks awesome. Oh, look, there's the moon, too. That looks so cool, like, just like the headlight. It looks like it's stopping. It looks like it's stopped, too, but really it's not. It's just going really slow. I should probably move. Yeah, the thing is zoom in. How fast are we going? I don't want to speed in it. Oh, yeah, we're going fast enough. So, yeah, basically we just have to go through this yard, and then we're going to have to go out through here. And then well, actually, no, we're not going to have to go there. We're going to have to go out through here, and then we're going to have to stop right here. And then we're going to have to we're going to have to switch directions, and then go this way. And then we're going to have to stop right here again. We're going to have to switch directions, and then we're going to have to go this way. And then we're going to have to turn this way, and then we can finally park our train right here. So, also this thing does have a roundhouse with some engine sheds, too. It's just, I like to park the DE2 somewhere else. This thing is zooming. Start to slow down here so I don't have to slam on the brakes. Come to a smooth stop for once. And since I already did set the switch when I was doing the tour on where to go, holy cow, I just set the throttle to full, and I meant to set the reverser to backwards to reverse. I think I'm using like the worst terminology ever. Like, reverser and forwards, no. Reverser, go. Reverser and, like, reverse, no. Reverser and backwards. I'm using, like, the worst terminology you could ever use. It makes me look stupid. So, let's go ahead and start to slow down here. That was actually pretty abrupt. Sorry about that. We still had a little bit of track to go. But, I'm just gonna use a little bit of the handbrake. And I think we could actually just halt to a stop using this one, right? Yeah, we're at a good, consistent stopping speed. Okay, pretty cool. And we can go ahead and set that to full, and we can, first of all, get the engine stopped as fast as possible so I don't use up that. Go ahead and get the lights turned off. Where's the cabin light? Dash light, cabin light. Get the TM off, get the electrics off, and yeah. It's a dead train now, basically. So yeah, make sure no brakes are on too. That would be a nightmare. No brakes, good. No throttle, good. Reverser set into neutral. I'm sure that thing doesn't work anymore. Yep, we're good. Yep, nothing works. Okay, good. And then handbrake set to full. Okay, good to know. Let's go ahead, and since I sadly do not have manual service, I think that's the first thing I'm gonna get. What the heck is an archive? So, let's go and pay. And then go to fees again. What? No fees? How low is our copay? What the heck? Okay, whatever. Don't question it. Manual service. 20,000. How much do we have? Dang it! Oh my gosh, that is so annoying. Also, I might get shunting too. I think I'm gonna get shunting. It's only 1,000. We'll get it. And there we go. Nice, shunting. So yeah, we have our first, license here. And also, I probably went to like a really, people who didn't know what I was doing, they're probably really confused about that. So basically, also, you can't buy licenses if you have fees. That's the natural way of punishing you. So basically, you can't progress in the game unless you pay your fees, which I feel like that's a little bit important. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed, or night. I hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope that I did not bore you, which I probably did. Just chilling here at the harbor. But yeah, that's it. So, cool.